For the first quarter, we could see 32.17% growth in the top line. The bottom line showed 107.71% growth. The earning per share grew from 43 kobo to 90 kobo. The PE ratio of 12.74. If you annualize this, 12.74, if you annualize it, it will give you 3.18. Okay, the earnings yield 7.85%, profit margin 17.95%. But madam, what I want to do is to compare this with some other major equities in the same industry. For example, Access, while first FBH had 180.4 billion Q1 in turnover, Access reported 322 billion. EcoBank reported 245 billion. Zenith 191 billion. UBA 183 billion. I'm not done. So we can now put FBNH after that. Suggesting that FBNH is gradually gaining strength because it is coming after GTCO and catching up with UBA. Let's now come to the profit after tax. From what I can see here, what the organization seems to be gaining in turnover growth is yet to reflect as expected in profit after tax. Why did I say so? Zenith Q1 profit after tax was in excess of 58 billion. Access in excess of 57 billion. GTCO in excess of 43 billion. UBA in excess of 41 billion. EcoBank in excess of 38 billion. And then that is where we can now begin to insert FBNH with 32.4 billion. Okay, now we can say the bank has lost its #1 position, but seemingly staging a comeback. What are the possibilities going forward here? Do I prefer FBNH to GTCO, Access, Zenith, EcoBank, and which one? UBA. Or I just take FBNH as being better than Wema, Fidelity?
No, they are not in that group. They are in the other group. The truth of the matter that FBN make provision even now. And when you look at what they give the provision for the bad loan, is far ahead of what the other bank provide. Had it been the other bank provide, their profit after tax will go further down than that of the first bank. But the first bank have the resilience, providing this and still sustaining it. And don't forget, they have made a provision of over 1 trillion. So recovery is on the way out, because when you see the economy moving, manufacturer and other sectors, the oil sector are this, and First Bank made a huge provision in the oil sector. I believe by the time First Bank make recovery in the oil sector, it will surpass all the other banks, because the provision First Bank provided, none of the other banks ever provide 50% of that. And therefore, the sky is their limit.
From what Malam is saying, FBNH is actually not an equity to consider for the short term, but rather for the medium to long term.
Yeah, because
it means that there is hope in this.
If you ask me, because you know this market, have we actually been looking at FBNH? Were we actually expecting this kind of result? And the NAT came that it's like this, and we have seen the quarter. If we have seen the quarter 4 and quarter 4 wasn't as good as it is, then we will not know that quarter 1 will not be good as this. But we have seen quarter 4, we have seen quarter 1, so we can fairly be expecting what quarter 2 is going to be. And since it's rising, it's elephant that was sleeping before it is getting up. Maybe it's awake, it's about to get up. I think it's for the intermediate and long term.
Malam, I won't put this question to Aaron, I will put it to you. Which suggests seemingly, or do I put it to you, the decision of the central bank to change the board of both the bank and the holding company, with this result that we are seeing.
You see, we never doubt regulators.
I've not asked you any question. You are talking. No,
we never doubt regulators. What they did is the right thing, and it is clear to everybody. And the investors are very happy. So we have seen it this, and we see where they are going. So the question is that for others to learn their lesson, and let know that you are under-regulated. If you misbehave, they will correct you. What they did, they just bring them into sanity, and it is a win-win situation for the First Bank.
Win-win situation for First Bank. I think this is about the best analysis you will have heard, you will have seen on this result. Okay, go on our YouTube channel and watch the rest. We are going to capture it so that it will be there for you. STOCKSWATCH, Stocks Watch. Subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. And then you go on our website also. It is going to be there. StocksNG.com. STOCKSNG as in Nigeria.